This ain't no disco.
Ain't no country club neither.
This is RVA.
Welcome back, everybody, to another riveting episode of
Oh La La
in RVA with
Big Daddy.
And I'm here and live in the studio.
Whoop Whoop Season 3,
Episode 23.
Wow,
Lots of threes.
lots of threes. I love odd numbers. Weird quick. Anyway,
So what are we going to be talking about today?
so we have an exciting guest. We'll be talking about She Kicks. More on that in a moment. Big Daddy, what you got for us?
From intergalactic heavy metal stages to tiki lounges, we're counting down the best places to grab a mic in the River City.
Ooh.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or just in it for the bucket of tots, this is your ultimate guide to the Richmond karaoke circuit. Let's see who's taking the stage.
I'm excited for that.
I know. What else we got?
We have a couple of shout outs. We want to shout out our favorite photographer,
Yes,
Melanie Eaton.
yes.
She just did our branding photo shoot and it was amazing.
And she is so good,
Yeah.
too.
I know.
Should I just go ahead and shout it out real quick? Okay. So we have to talk about our brand photo shoot because I'm still not over it. I genuinely wish we could relive the day like 100 times over again. We shot with the insanely talented Melanie from Melanie Eaton Photography. You guys
so
might
good.
remember we've had her on the podcast a few episodes ago. And when I tell you, she absolutely ate. She ate.
Seriously.
Like she took our vision and somehow she made it 10 times better than anything we could have imagined.
They're the best pictures of us ever taken
Truly.
Yeah, she's such a good photographer. Like,
in all of our lives. I'm fairly confident.
like her studio is so cool.
So our hair was done by Ashley Sanchez and our makeup was done by Amanda Cook, another person we've had on the podcast.
Ashley,
and
we need to get you on.
yes. And we told them our vibe, which for me it was Baby Spice.
Yes, for me, it was basically Va Voom, Marilyn Monroe, blonde Barbie on crack.
I was going to say your exact words were Barbie on crack. And that's what they did. They delivered.
I mean, I didn't look haggard. It was like it was more like Barbie on coke, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
It was more designer.
On ecstasy.
I would say
Yes.
I was a man of luxury.
Yes,
a-
indeed.
Of
A man of
world,
history.
World experience.
You didn't even need a glam squad.
No.
I've
not
never
at all.
seen you smolder so hard.
Anyway, the whole experience was effortless, fun, and it made us feel like
$1 billion.
stars for real. So we genuinely cannot wait to show you guys the photos.
I know.
We're deciding today.
Yes, yes. So keep your eye peeled on that.
Just
more
one
to
eye.
come. Yes, or both.
Yeah, and how can we select 10? It was, how many photos were there? Like hundreds?
Yeah, hundreds.
Hundreds.
I'm definitely gonna be buying some extra.
I know. But seriously, check her out and book your own session with Melanie and with Amanda and Ashley. They're all amazing.
We will link all their accounts in the show notes.
Yes. Then we also will be talking about some events coming up in the next few weeks. We are doing, instead of a business of the week, we're actually shouting out like boss ass bitch of the month in honor of International Women's Month
Okay.
coming to a close. What else?
So that's like the HBIC.
That's right.
And I also was gonna shout out all the boss ass bitches that we've had on the show from the
Yes.
very beginning to
Yeah,
currently.
We've had a lot of them too.
I know. We love them. So, without further ado, would you like to introduce our guest?
Yes. Okay. So, in honor of Women's History Month, we are bringing you a guest who is quite literally kicking down doors and probably a few heavy bags as well. And today we are joined by the incredible Sarah Bonney. Is that
That's
right?
correct. Yes, ma'am.
A total badass who has been training and competing in martial arts for over a decade. And because that wasn't impressive enough, she went ahead and she founded She Kicks VA in 2025, a growing community that brings together female fighters and coaches across Virginia to train, spar, and support each other. She's also hailing from Virginia Beach. She drove all this way to be on the pod.
Hey, I'm very
honored.
happy to be here.
Thank
I'm
you.
honored to be here. So when you call me a head bitch in charge, I'm just like, oh my God, thank you so much.
And I actually met Sarah at a women's sparring event that she was hosting with my trainer MJ from RVA Kicks Club, another
Shout
person
out.
that we've had on. He's now called Level Up Combat Club.
Brand change.
Yeah, brand name change. But you guys remember him. And the energy in that room was just unreal. Her and MJ created this supportive, empowering community, but also it was like, don't mess with me type of energy too.
I remember you talking about it.
Yeah, it was awesome. And she's not just building strong fighters, she's building a movement, one kick at a time. So if you've ever wanted to feel more confident, more powerful, or just curious of what it's like to step into the MMA world, this episode is for you. Sarah, we're so excited to have you on.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you. Can I ask how you guys got started in your martial arts journey and how long you guys have trained?
Ooh, yeah.
You can.
Because I know that Liv, you've done a little bit. I know you've done some. You've dabbled.
Yes, it's been a year now, which is crazy, like on the dot. But literally, MJ reached out to me on Instagram and he said, hey, come try my class for free. And that's how I got into it.
I love that.
yeah.
How did the first class feel? Were you? I know I'm turning the tables and asking you questions.
I like it.
I'm not used to answering.
No, how did that first class feel? It can be intimidating. How
I
was
was
it for
scared
you?
to death to go. Didn't know what to expect at all. But then, I think I went to one I Love Kickboxing class one time for free from work. And I loved that. But I just didn't know what to expect because this was like a legit gym. Like people are grunting and
Yeah,
like
it's
actual
that kind of atmosphere.
actual fighters there in
Yeah.
a ring and
Yeah.
everything. So I'm like, what am I getting myself into? But then, I don't know, just that kind of gym community, people who are serious, it's just a vibe. It's like a
It's
family.
Definitely a vibe. It's a very strong environment where you're invited to either match the level of intensity that they're training at or decide that that's not your intensity. And that's okay. Not everybody is out there trying to, I don't know, step in the ring, get a KO. Everybody's got their own journey with martial arts and how it can build you up. And that's something that I really wanted to bring to the table with She Kicks because there are women from all different walks of life. There are people like you who do it for fun and because it makes you feel empowered when you're working out. It's more fun than a treadmill, let's be honest.
Yes,
Right?
it is.
Yeah.
Without a
And
doubt. Yeah.
everybody's got to have their own journey with martial arts. And when I was a young fighter years ago, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I had such tunnel vision on competition that the only thing that mattered was getting to the top of competition. And that was to prove that women could fight because I didn't see anyone else who looked
Doing
like
it.
me fighting. And I mean, of course, we've got like Ronda Rousey and these legends, but I didn't see another girl putting on her Muay Thai shorts one leg at a time, kicking it with the guys, trying to make it work. And so
Someone's got to do it.
yeah. And the thing is, for every woman who thinks that she's alone in a martial arts gym or some kind of intense gym experience, there are more. And it just takes the effort to start communicating, to bring ourselves together. And so I'm so glad that we crossed paths at the event with MJ. That was a really special one. I really enjoyed it.
It really was. I came out of that event just totally, I was so intimidated to spar. It was the first time I had ever sparred with someone. And I sparred with my friend Ashanti, and we just had the best time. It was like...
I remember her.
Yes.
I remember you were like, oh my God, she's so good, blah, blah, blah. But
No, that was a different girl. That was
that's
Evelyn. There was
Oh,
another
okay.
girl that I made friends with. She was really good, and she actually kicked me really hard in the stomach, and it changed my perspective because I was so scared, and then I realized I didn't die. Like
Yeah.
it did. I was okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, I kind of want to do that again.
That's one of my favorite things. Like, that was the first thing that really drew me into the sport of boxing was I was just sparring and I was like, dang, can I swear on this podcast?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I can take a punch to the face and keep moving forward. Like, I'm a lot stronger than I think I am. And I can only speak from my experience as a woman, but I know I've had a lot of experiences in my life that tell me to make myself smaller, make myself quieter, more demure, more approachable, more pleasant, less, I don't know. And when I can step into a ring like you did and take a kick and I'm fine and I can keep pushing, that tells me something about me. That builds my confidence. And so,
Because when you step out of the ring, you can take someone being a total bitch to you, or
that's what I'm talking about. Yes, it translates to out of the ring. It makes you realize you can stand up for yourself, maybe when you don't have your gloves on, and when you're maybe in the boardroom or on a call or with a guy who's not treating you right, because you stood up when you were getting punched in the face in the ring, and now you know you're strong enough to stand up to the people in your life when you need to do that.
I just got chills.
I love that. I know. Okay, you should seriously be a motivational speaker.
You guys are glazing me.
Before we dive into the interview, we're gonna do a little icebreaker first.
Yes. Just a couple fun questions for you. All right. In your life in martial arts, if you had a walkout song like a fighter in the ring, what would you choose?
Oh my gosh.
And why?
I have always, okay, so I'm going to answer this two ways. First, I'm going to tell you what my last walkout song was. And it's a little embarrassing, but I stand on it. And then I'm going to tell you what I want. My last walkout song was Bad Motherfucker by MGK.
Oh?
Yes. I was like, my parents aren't going to be there. Dope. We're doing Bad Motherfucker. And I still love that song. I want Bad Girls by MIA.
Ooh,
yes. That is my ultimate hype up song, and I
play that on stories all the time.
I love it. And it's been my hype up song for years. So, and I've never gotten a chance to call it as a walkout song, so I'm calling it now. Next walkout song is going to be Bad Girls by MIA.
I love it.
Let's go.
I got to add that
what
to
about you
my
guys?
playlist.
I know
Each
mine.
of you had a walkout song, what would it be?
X gonna give it to you, but the beginning of it, Art, you think it's a game? You think it's a motherfucking game? That'd be me.
I would probably do None of Your Business, Salt and Pepper back in the day. If I want to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your business.
I'd probably do some Dr. Dre, Don't Fuck with Dre Day or something.
Or Back That Ass Up might be funny.
Ooh, that would be so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That would get the crowd going for sure.
Seriously. You gotta.
Or maybe the Lil Duffel Bag Boy by Lil Wayne.
You know, the best walkout song I ever saw was Sweet Caroline. He had Sweet Caroline, and this guy comes out with the biggest curly Q mustache I've ever seen, and he won. But I only remember the Sweet Caroline song. That was the whole crowd was singing with him, and he was just walking out, Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba.
Yep.
That's cute.
That was pretty iconic.
You have to sing along when you hear that.
You can't. You have to.
Yeah.
If you don't, I
Then-
feel like something bad will happen to you.
Seriously.
Yes, it's just necessary.
7 years of bad sex.
Or
That's what I was thinking. The 7 years of bad something.
all right. What would you describe your very first martial arts class as in 3 words?
Ooh. Can't give up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I remember sitting there, and for me, it was a weight loss thing. I was like, I know I don't have a thin body type. For those of you who cannot see, I am not a petite lady. I am 5'8", and yeah. But I was not.
You look good to me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm just saying I'm not size 2. And at that time I was definitely not. I was about 50 pounds heavier than I am now. And I just was like, this is really, really hard. But I know that I can't give up. And I just promised myself in that moment I wouldn't give up. And I reflect back on that moment a lot. Because I'm like, I got to keep that promise to myself that I made that first class. I don't know. Maybe it was a spiritual moment for me. But yeah.
I love that.
I view everything
Can't
as
give
a
up.
spiritual moment.
Everything's a spiritual moment if you're delusional enough.
Yes. Or not delusional. I'm so delusional that I don't think it's
Does that? Well,
You know
no,
what? That could be the secret to success.
Yeah.
Follow up with me on that. I'd
like
love to
it.
know.
Because I am as well. What's one move you love to land and one you still secretly avoid?
Ooh. I love landing across to the face. It just feels like ASMR. But also, yeah, I just really love across the face. A move that I avoid in terms of someone else throwing it, or something that I shouldn't throw, but I do, and my coach doesn't like it.
You can make the rules up, whatever. But you can tell us both.
I throw a lot of spinning back fists, and I really shouldn't.
Ooh.
And my coaches tell me not to spin so much, and I'm sorry, my inner child is a ballerina, and I want to spin. But I'm doing better at that. I don't think I really avoid any strikes from people besides I would like to keep the brain cells I have left. That's pretty much where I'm at.
That's a good goal.
I think so. I appreciate that validation, Matt.
Yeah.
How many concussions have you had?
We're not going to go there.
Like Johnny Knoxville level?
I never went to the doctor because I knew they would tell me to stop sparring, but I got several my first few years of sparring. And that's actually why I switched over to kickboxing from boxing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because if you want, fun fact, Muay Thai and kickboxing is so much safer than boxing. Because in boxing, you take
it's just to the head.
60% more hits to the head. When you're doing kickboxing and Muay Thai, which is one of the huge reasons I transferred over, you are kicking also to the lower body. So all that time, like let's say you have 3 minutes in a round. If you're boxing, half of that is going to go to your body and half of that's going to go to your head. If you're kickboxing or doing Muay Thai, only like a fifth or a tenth of those shots are going to go to your head. Right. And you have so much more time and space to learn before you start getting injured. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. I'm a concussion girly, so we're not going to, I try to keep the remaining brain cells safe. And but I've had several. I think it's really, really important to make sure that you're sparring with people you can trust and that you can safely express when you feel that they're going too hard with you.
Right.
Because sparring is not, as fun as it can be, it's not a casual activity you just do with people off the street.
Except your boyfriend.
That, I feel like, can get very fun very quickly in the right context. Right. But I will just say, where were we with that?
Well,
the concussions are showing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We're moving past the icebreaker. I'm delving into your past now.
Go for it.
So, was there a moment that you thought you were going to quit, a big challenge that you felt like you had to overcome specifically, or multiple smaller ones?
Yes.
And if so, what?
There was. In 2019, I won the national championship, and I was with one of the coaches on my team. And he was a junior coach, and at the time, a lot of the guys knew that he didn't have a good history, particularly a good history around women. And I was alone with him that night after winning nationals, and I was concussed. And it was a compromised situation. And I didn't have enough knowledge to know that it qualified as being assaulted. I just knew that it was a negative experience and I felt like crap and that I didn't quite understand how I was feeling and I felt really powerless.
I'm so sorry you went through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did it a second time months later. And it took 2 assaults and having my teammates and my coaches tell me that I was in the wrong for bringing it up after it happened and not supporting me. I've never felt so isolated in my life. It was really hard to sit there with the pain of being hurt by someone I had trusted to teach me the sport I loved so much. And that's when I really felt like quitting. I didn't think I was gonna. I had won nationals. I'd been assaulted. My little brother passed away.
Oh my God.
My family asked me to move out
That's
because
a lot of trauma.
Yeah, my therapist, she's great. Shout out, Catherine. But I went through a lot in a very short period of time. I parted ways with that gym, and I had to do a lot of work on myself because one of the hardest parts about trauma is that even though none of that was your fault, if you're over 18, it's your responsibility to handle your life. And I took...
Unfortunately.
And a lot of times you end up blaming yourself.
You do end up blaming yourself. How could I be so stupid? How could I have not seen the red flags? But I was blinded by my love for the sport and the fact that there was no one else that I felt I could turn to. There weren't other women in the gym.
And like you were saying, you're told as a woman to not say stuff.
Yeah.
And you
We're
trusted
down.
him. He was a
problematic.
mentor.
Or you were
Exactly.
asking for it.
Yes. Yes. I'm asking for it by being in a gym with all those men all by
Yeah.
myself. I put myself in that situation. And he was the only man who wanted to work with the female in the gym because the other guys didn't really want to do pad work with me because can't get as good a work with the women, which is a lie, by the way. There are fantastic martial artist women out there. Audience, I'm talking to you. You can always get great martial arts work with a woman. But the men I was training with at the time didn't believe that. And I felt very isolated. I ended up leaving. But in the back of my mind, I always knew I would come back to it. And I went on a little weightlifting era. And I got really into powerlifting and strongman. And I competed in that. And I did really, really well. And I had a lot of fun. And then I got my health back. I got my mental health back. That's what I needed. Because to be a martial artist, your mind has to be focused. You also can't have a panic attack if a man hits you in the gym. And that's what I was dealing with. Because when you're sparring with a man, if he hits you and it's training and you have a panic attack, you're automatically problematic, right? So I had to learn how to stop panicking when I was literally just training. What had previously been a fun activity for me was now triggering my PTSD. And I had to work on that. I had to fix it. And that took me 2 years to get my mind back to the point where I could spar with men. Because you can't walk into a martial arts gym and say, hey, I only spar with women. Who are you going to spar with?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't very many women there.
Yeah.
That's why I started She Kicks. It's because I needed women to spar with. And I couldn't believe that I was that unique, that there was no other woman who could benefit from meeting other women who also wanted to train.
Right.
I thought I was going to quit, and then I didn't, because I promised myself I would never give up. And then when I wasn't sure if I could get back to competition, I really sat down and thought, if I can't make an impact as a competitive athlete, what can I do to make the sport better for the women who come after me so they don't go through the kind of isolation that I felt? And I started She Kicks.
You're a boss ass
Damn.
bitch.
That's a crazy
Y'all got me in my
backstory.
feelings. Y'all got me in my feelings.
No, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, this runs
Crazy
deep.
that I
I'm so
asked that
grateful
question.
for the opportunity to share. So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for
I mean, it's
asking.
just amazing that you kept going. I'm proud of you. Even though I just met you. But
Thank you.
seriously.
Thank you.
So She Kicks has some roots.
I hope so. I know everyone goes through a lot of different things. I know for myself, I've been through some very difficult things that I didn't have people to turn to who had been through them. I don't know it took me a long time to find other women who had been assaulted in a gym environment. It's hard not to have role models for what you want to see. And so I was like, well, maybe I should go out and find some. Maybe I can be one. And it takes a lot of guts, and some people think it sounds cocky, but sometimes you have to try and be the role model that you didn't have.
So true.
love that. Yep.
So true.
I try.
You want to grow up to be the person you needed as a kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think,
Or as an adult.
or as an adult. Absolutely, because we're all works in progress.
This is true.
So
That was so
like,
powerful.
Yeah,
I know,
what am I asking now? But so
I need a
tell
cry
us-
break.
I know. I we need a break now. What would you say to a girl that might be intimidated by trying out a class with She Kicks?
I would say, practically, keep an eye on the She Kicks Instagram, because if you're intimidated by the idea of going to a co-ed class with men and women, it can be less intimidating to come to an event where they're all women. And also, then you see other women doing it. And when I see a woman doing something really badass, my first thought is, damn, that's awesome. And my second thought is, maybe I can do that too. Because if she did it, maybe I can do it. And I just met a couple women at our last event at Shift Combat Sports. And we had 2 ladies come who had never trained before. And they started that day. And they ended up joining. And training. And I was so excited that they came the one day that we were there because it's a lot easier when you have other women.
That's very true, because I feel like when I started with MJ, it was like mostly guys, and then there were a few women, but I never had actually like gone in sparred with anyone. And then I did I already said all this, but just actually doing it, because I wasn't going to, but then I saw everyone else doing it. I'm like, well, I can't be the only one that doesn't do it. So I got in there and I was like, this is actually so fun. And then I got kicked really hard unexpectedly and it's on video, and I'm laughing so hard because I was like, I didn't die. I'm alive.
We got to get you in there again, Olivia. It'll be fun.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. I
you and me in
probably
the ring.
wouldn't have
Let's
gone
do
to
it.
class if you hadn't gotten us in there.
Well, I always make
Because I
you
still
do everything
feel that
I do.
way even sometimes when I'm trying new stuff just at the regular, like, why? Because it'll be all guys in there where we're lifting, and I'm like, Matt, will you come in there with me? Because I'm like,
It can be intimidating.
It is
feels
intimidating.
weird. Like, I don't think men understand what women feel every day walking in
Yes.
places, and you can feel men watching you
Yes.
everywhere you
and
go.
judging or looking
I mean,
at
it's
you.
a male-dominated space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're Barbies in Ken's world. So very much that's what it feels like, is sometimes you're walking into the Mojo Dojo Casa house and
Yeah.
I'm going to wear my purple glitter gloves and my bright pink shorts and you can get punched in the face with some glitter gloves. So it can be very intimidating. And I think that the intimidation doesn't always go away with experience, but you get used to working through it. Because I still get nervous when I go to training. And I can't believe it. I'm like, I've been doing this for so long. I still get nervous. That's so annoying. But you get used to working through the nerves, because nerves show you care that you do a good job. They don't mean that you're
Exactly.
anything bad. They just mean that you care that you do a good job.
It means you're not a psychopath.
And I
Yes.
think also almost in a way saying to yourself while you're nervous, like, what the fuck? Like, nobody's actually really probably watching me.
What's
Maybe
the
that
worst
one
thing
guy
that's
over
gonna
there, but
happen
whatever.
today?
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that's going to happen in this moment? That I look like an idiot. Well, I've done that before and lived.
Yep.
So it's going to be okay.
Do you feel like women approach martial arts differently than men?
Oh, absolutely. That's a great question. You approached it so timidly, but that's such a good question to ask. Yes. Oh my goodness. Have you ever heard a man say, I just need to see red?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you have. Have you ever heard a woman say, I just need to see red?
Nope.
No. Men, and I'm going to generalize, Matt, forgive me, Big Daddy in the room.
No offense taken.
Thank you so much. A lot of men will approach fighting thinking that because they're a dude, they automatically have it in them to know how to fight. And the hard truth is, fighting is a skill. Just like typing or playing the piano or playing soccer, you can get better at it through practice and you can learn more through coaching. And some dudes will come in and they'll be really disappointed that they don't automatically know how to fight just because they were born a dude. But women don't feel that way, and they tend to walk in the gym with a little bit, they don't have as high expectations for themselves. They know that they're starting from ground zero, and they're accepting of that. And I think they're also more willing to take coaching. They don't question when they're taught something. It is different, but I've also met some great dudes who are very open to learning and who are fantastic training partners. So I don't want to paint each side with a one-stroke brush, but I will say there is kind of a difference.
So women are like more willing to be coached and have less of an ego. you
I
see.
would say in general, yes, but over the last few years, I've met some dudes who have less of an ego. Not going to knock on wood for that one, but yes, men typically expect to know how to fight to a certain degree just by being a dude. I'm like, no, that's chili parking lot.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're
I
not
think-
even listening while they're being coached, really.
God, that
because
reminds
they
me.
think they already know.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a stereotype. Men are expected to know, are good at fighting.
You
Yeah.
say you can go the other way. Like, well, I'm expected as a guy to know how to fight as I walk in somewhere. So
Yeah.
there's like that expectation too. So everyone has pressure on them.
Yeah,
We're
that's
all
so
about to
true.
explode.
I mean, that's a very good point. Like, a lot of dudes, do you feel like there's an expectation for men to know how to fight in order to prove their masculinity? Like,
I would say
you're
so,
not as much
yes.
of a man
yeah.
if you don't know how
Yeah.
to throw hands.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, for what it's worth, I think that's stupid because And I'm not saying you're stupid. What I'm saying is,
I am.
you don't need to. No skill determines whether you're a man or a woman. No skill determines that. And fighting, in my vocabulary, is a skill that you develop and you practice and you practice and you practice, and then you apply it, and then you find out where you suck and you practice again.
It's an art.
It is. It is an art.
A martial art.
It doesn't feel very artsy when I'm sweating my entire body off, but it is an art. So, but I think that a man should not feel less of a man just because he doesn't practice martial arts. I would invite him to train martial arts because I think martial arts are awesome, regardless of gender.
And they don't just train you physically, it trains you mentally.
That's
like what you said at the beginning of the episode.
That's honestly why I've stuck with it so long, is the mental benefit. When I haven't always had my physical health be well enough for me to train at the intensity to think about competitive goals. So when I was just doing it just for fun, you could say, and there I lost my train of thought. The concussions are showing again.
It happens to us all the time.
No, I know.
Help me. Where were we?
You were talking about how you.
It trains you not only physically,
Yes.
but mentally.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it helps you focus. It helps you.
I know you're talking to people that have very bad ADHDs as well. So.
Oh my gosh. Unmedicated. Me too. Unmedicated except for the caffeine. Yeah, I would just say it really gives me an outlet to focus. And also, I really love what it does for my coordination. I'm not a coordinated person. I'm not a natural athlete. You heard it here first. No.
You could have fooled me.
I didn't get into athletics until I was like in college. And that was for fun. I had a muscle disease as a kid.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah, I was not athletic. My mom signed me up for everything because she told me I was fat and needed to lose weight. So I did sports. I was always last, but I did them. And so maybe my mom signed me up for all those, got me in the headspace of, it's okay. If I'm the worst in every room I'm at, I will not die. I will be fine. And so I have kind of taken that mentality into being that one lady in the room for many years in a martial arts gym. And now I'm just here at 32 trying to be an athlete, thinking I could still do it. So,
Well, you won nationals.
that was
crazy.
several years ago. My goal this year is to try and go back and reclaim the title, but we'll see. That depends on a lot of different factors. But I will say I'm just going to keep doing my best. And that's all any athlete can do, is just do everything you can. Keep your eye on your goal and know what you want, and every day make decisions that get you closer to what you want. So it's the kind of stuff I tell myself.
Well, you definitely have the tenacity.
And you are an exceptional leader, because when we did that sparring event, I don't even know how to describe the way you were. You just were like a powerhouse, like giving us a pep talk, like telling us what to do. You kind of were like, okay, it's time to stop. Like you kind of were like, I'm not going to say bossy. That's the wrong word. Bossy is not the right word. You just like were a boss.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Oh,
I loved it.
appreciate that.
It was very
Yes,
inspiring.
and women aren't
I never
bossy, we're
forgot
bosses.
you. Yes.
Yes,
I like that.
always bosses.
And you are like a role model, because I have not forgotten you, because every time I go to that gym, I think of you, and I like kind of want to be you.
Oh, well, I would like to be you guys. You're so sweet and kind. I love this.
And martial arts has helped me be more confident with the podcast, because I feel like I can be a little, I guess, unconfident, I don't know the right word. A little timid sometimes. Public speaking, I get like in my head, but martial arts has really helped me overcome
love
it and
that.
continue to overcome it.
I love hearing how just going back to the mental skills you develop through martial arts, they translate into other
Everything.
areas, other passions, because not everybody wants to go off and be the biggest, baddest martial artist in the ring. Everyone has their own path, but there's something to be gained.
Right.
So I love that.
Can you tell everyone what a typical She Kicks event or training session would entail?
Yes, I would love to. So usually we get there and everybody yaps and says hi, and we socialize, and it's so exciting to see each other because we all go to different gyms. And we'll start with a group warm-up, and depending on the gym, it will be led by a different coach, but we always ask one of the female coaches to lead it. It's always women-led. And then once we do our group warm up, we'll break into pairs and we'll do some drills to warm us up for sparring. If there are people who have never sparred before, we'll break down some techniques for them to work on so they have things to learn and practice. And then those who are comfortable will pair off and do their open sparring.
It's like tagging.
Yes, it is. So some of the drills that we do for people who have never sparred before, we do mirror movement. So you remember this, yep. Olivia. So one person stands across from the other. It feels a little like ballroom dancing, but you're not touching each other. And as one person moves to the side, if you see that, you mirror their movement. If they move forward, you move back. It feels like ballroom dancing, but it is very much the way sparring works. And then we'll start with the tag. Do you remember the tag? Yes. Some people call it slap boxing, but that feels aggressive. But I do like slap boxing. So
I like slapping people. That's my go-to move when I get mad. No, I'm just kidding. Well,
oh my goodness. No, but it's just tagging. You just get a chance to tag the other person, wait for them to tag you back. You get in that mindset of it's a game. We're not here to beat the crap out of each other.
Right.
It's a sisterhood.
Yes. And it's very cool that hitting each other and is very bonding. It feels very like siblings. We hit each other and then we're like, oh my gosh, that was so fun.
True. That's so true. So, it's playing in the best way, like not in a stupid way.
And you see a version of people that we don't always show to ourselves because you can't pretend who you are when you're getting kicked in the stomach. The facade falls when you've been punched in the face a couple times. And you see people in a state they don't always show you. And I feel like that really brings people together.
Yeah, it's vulnerable.
Very vulnerable. Vulnerable is the perfect word. How often are you going to let your boss see you get punched in the face?
And I feel like it's more intimate than like when men spar. Because like I feel like women are easier at being vulnerable with each other.
I feel like we let our guards down a little bit more. Because as a woman who's sparred a lot with men, it's very difficult sometimes. Well, I'll just explain what situation I had recently. A guy I was sparring with, and he was trying to be a great sparring partner, but he's just really, really fucking strong. And even though he's pulling his punches and pulling his power, he's just really strong. And I'm, in my head, panicking. Oh my gosh, this guy's going to injure me on accident, and he's not even trying to. How do I not disrupt the class? Like, the mental load that women carry when they're sparring men is very different than when we're sparring women. Because then, in that interaction, I have to start using my words and say, hey, I know you're trying to spar really well with me. And I'm like, how do I be diplomatic in this moment that I'm literally afraid of being injured by this 6-foot-something, 200-pound man? Oh, gosh. Like, that is the kind of mental gymnastics that you have to do sometimes when you're a woman sparring with men.
And then you're not even getting anything from it.
No,
because
and
you're
then I'm
worried
sitting there
in your head
like,
the whole time.
Yeah. And to me, I'm always going to find the silver lining of if I can handle and navigate sparring with men, I should be able to knock a bitch out. Let's be honest. But at the end of the day, it is very different to spar with women. And there is something about sparring with women that lets me breathe a little easier. I don't have to worry about navigating. Are they going to be worried about looking like a bad dude for hitting me? Is he going to actually treat me like an athlete and not like a dainty little flower?
Yeah, exactly.
Is he going to hit me too hard and then be offended that I ask him to pull his power back? There are a lot of social dynamics that go into sparring with men in a way that leave everybody feeling satisfied that they got something out of the training.
Right.
And I think that's something that coaches are still learning to navigate because men don't quite understand, and it's not for lack of trying. It's just because if you aren't in that situation,
they don't know how to articulate what to say in that situation. Like if they're the leader, I would say a lot of times, or they don't know how to phrase it correctly.
And it often falls to the women in the room to explain why the interaction turned negative. But I think that's why it's very important to have coaches who foster a culture of listening to the women in their gym, because women's experiences are different than men. And that doesn't mean they're bad. It doesn't mean they're opposite. It just means they're different. And when women speak up, it's not because we're trying to cause a problem. It's because we're trying to help you understand what we're going through so we can stick around. We want to stick around. If women are in these martial arts gyms, we're there because we want to learn, because we want to get better. And if we bring something up, it's because we want to resolve it, because we want to make the culture and the experience better for everyone. And so, like, that's something I really appreciate about the gym I'm at now. And that's something I always encourage women to look for, and men too, is make sure the culture of the gym you're at is a culture you want to be in every day? Do they listen to you when you have an issue? Do they care about how much you're learning? Do they care that you had a good experience when you were learning? Because your coaches and your instructors should care. If you're putting your body on the line to a certain degree, they should care.
Right.
And
I totally
they just
agree.
show that.
MJ
Yeah.
actually said that when we were interviewing him the first time too, like because he said,
MJ's
you know,
great
he
with
switched
women.
around so many different gyms.
How did you meet MJ?
You know, he reached out to me through Instagram.
He's an Instagram boy.
He's an Instagram
He's really
boy
into
for
Instagram,
sure.
yeah.
Aficionado.
Yeah, you know, he reached out to She Cakes and I was game. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. That sounds great. And it turned out to be such a cool activity.
And I got to meet his mom and his sister. They came.
You know, I was so happy to see them sparring. They were sparring. That was so fun. Oh my
All right.
goodness.
So I got a question. So after a fight, what's your choice of recovery?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like, do you ever do any cold plunges or?
Oh, I can't do cold plunges, actually. I don't do very well with that. That makes me really, I don't know. For recovery, I am thinking of a substance that is green. And
Marijuana?
yes.
Does it rhyme with mead?
Yes, it does. I'll be honest, I'm not a big drinker. It just doesn't work very well for me. But I love a drink, but don't get me wrong. But I will say that just also a really good night's sleep. Like, I can't function without my 8 hours. I used
Same.
to. Now I don't.
Do you take any supplements?
I take a lot of supplements. But I will say the best ones for me, I recommend a magnesium complex.
Yeah, that's what I take.
Me too.
Also, a fish oil. Women should be taking, I say usually some kind of B complex. We tend to get anemia. We tend to have issues with iron. And if you have your vitamin B complex, that's going to make sure that you're absorbing all the nutrients that you need. And if that's where the iron, Anyway, I do take supplements. But
Because
I'm not a doctor
I want to
or a
know the ones to
nutritionist.
take. Matt and I take magnesium as well and zinc.
Magnesium.
I just take a multivitamin, fish oil, and magnesium,
that sounds great.
Yeah.
Matt sounds like he's on the right stuff.
Do you take them all at the same
and some
time?
creatine too. Do you take
Oh, yeah, I take
creatine?
creatine.
Oh, I was hoping
Every
someone
day.
would mention the creatine. I got so excited when you mentioned creatine. Yes, women need to be on creatine.
So I'm trying to get Liz to take creatine.
No, I said I was going to
Shall
start
we
the other
team
week,
up
and
and
you were
convince
like,
her to
wait.
take creatine?
I take creatine. I love it.
Olivia,
Every day.
I love that
For the
for
past,
you.
like, almost a year
Your
now.
bones are going to be so strong. You're going to be such a badass old lady with strong bones.
And I'm
if you take
sharper.
creatine.
I can notice my mental clarity. Like, I used to have a lot of mental fog. It's gone.
That's a huge
I
thing for
definitely
me.
need that. I know.
I-
I have an appointment with a new primary care tomorrow, so I was just waiting to start.
Yeah, I've been
anything, so
telling
I
her
saw
like once you start taking it, you can gain water weight. Like
You do,
Yeah,
but
for
that's
4
because
pounds.
it's an
Yeah, so I got to
electrolyte.
be as skinny as possible tomorrow.
It's an electrolyte? I did not know
It's
that.
an electrolyte. So creatine helps your brain and your muscles hold more water. And when it holds more water, it can have more blood flow. And then your muscles are functioning better because they've got more blood flowing through them. Your
Makes sense.
brain is functioning better because it has more blood flowing through it. And so that's how creatine works. I'm a big fan of creatine. If I go off it, it actually takes my mental health step back.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it helps with depression.
Yeah, I've heard it's good for
Yeah, it does.
sleep deprivation too. If you take a
Yes.
high enough dose.
Oh, I think we're following the same Instagram
Yeah.
coaches,
Yeah.
and I'm a fan of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, what's the best time to take creatine?
Anytime
I
I
just take it in the
Yeah.
morning.
It really doesn't matter. If you want to get picky, you can do it like sometime in the day before you work out. But it doesn't really matter. What matters most is being consistent.
Yeah, I
every
was going
day.
to say, so it takes a month to get like the
loading
creatine
dose.
stores, full. And so, you can take it at any time. It doesn't really matter.
I'm on that shit. It's
I'm
in
proud
me.
of you, Olivia. Stay on that shit.
I'm going to start.
You'll
I'll be taking
you'll be
yours,
thanking
honey.
yourself a month from now.
Shout out to a brand that I don't buy but have heard great things about. Combat Candy is called, they're creatine in gummy form.
Okay, I've never
Yes.
seen that.
So Combat Candy, it started by, her name is Lucy, and she is on Instagram as Combat Crap. And she's very funny, but one of the coolest things about her is that she's also a registered dietitian or nutritionist, something like that. And she started combat candy, which is just creatine in gummy form, because women need creatine. And taking 7 pills is not super fun. It's a big dose. And so you can take the gummies instead.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, do you take the powder form?
He
I
does
take the
powder.
pills.
Okay, so you take the pills. Okay.
I do. For me, it works better. I take my supplements and then I take my 7 pills and I just...
Okay, yeah.
What brand of pills do you use?
Whatever is cheapest on Amazon. Yes, ma'am.
Noted, because same.
It really doesn't matter. Creatine is creatine. Just like protein.
I'll just mix it with milk because I think that's the best taste.
Oh, really?
Because I think it doesn't taste the
If that
best.
is what you prefer, that is what you should keep doing.
Yeah.
What
love
I
that.
do, I've been doing, so I follow this influencer called Dan Go. He's like all into fitness. He's super awesome. Anyway, I take an electrolyte packet, like a sugar-free one, and mix it with my creatine with water, and it's very good.
That's
It's
a really
refreshing.
good idea.
Yes.
That's a really good idea.
I do it every morning. That's my morning ritual. I'll have that, and then I'll have my coffee.
Because I'm like, I don't like milk.
Neither do
Having
I.
it before your caffeine is just top tier, Olivia. Very good job.
Well, thank you, Dan, because you taught me that.
Oh, I struggle to hydrate before I caffeinate in the morning. So I heard that. I was like, yes, that's goals for me. Working on it. So.
I don't drink caffeine, guys.
That's okay. That's actually really good.
You seem very cheerful and perky naturally. I feel like
That's
caffeine-
your pre-workout, right?
For me?
For anyone, got to get that caffeine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's my life force a little bit. It's okay. If I'm going to abuse a substance, it's going to be caffeine, and I've
Weed is
accepted
my
that.
life force, actually.
Okay, I have a question.
Comment.
In the spirit of Women's History Month, what does being a strong woman mean to you personally?
To me personally, it means being a little selfish and deciding what you want for you, and then going in with the attitude that no matter what you do, you're going to make the world a little bit better. Because there's so many ways that the world and society and our moms and our dads and our churches and the government try and tell women how to be women, or tell us what we should focus on with our lives, that we're supposed to focus on anything. But I think it's really important that every woman decide for herself what her mission in life is. Because it's not one thing. And what my mission is not your mission. What's going to give you purpose? People talk about finding a purpose in life, but I think you have to choose it. And as a woman, I think it's really important to make sure that you find out what that is. I grew up in an environment that was very conservative and traditional. I honestly thought by 23 I was going to be married with 3 kids and a golden retriever and a minivan. And I'm at 32 and I train martial arts and I'm a corporate manager. I'm so happy with the life I have. And I think it's so important for every woman. Find what makes you happy, go at it with everything you've got, and lift people up with you along the way. And that's all you can do. There's no blueprint for being a strong woman. You have to decide what that looks like for you. Because you're the only Olivia we've got. You're the only Liz we've got. Even though it's women's empowerment, you're the only Matt we've got. Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
And I'm the only Sarah. And so I spent a long time looking for role models that I wanted to be like. And I was like, you know what? Maybe the best thing that you can do is just find out who you are and go all in. And doing that has been very satisfying in my life.
I'm going to cry.
You
That's
really need to be a motivational
nice.
speaker.
Oh my
I'm like, oh my God, you're so eloquent.
Oh my goodness, thank you. I talk to myself a lot in my house.
So, what are your goals for She Kicks moving forward?
I'm so glad you asked. We have our next event on April 11th at the House of Muay Thai in Williamsburg. It's going to be closer to
Okay.
Richmond.
Halfway, yeah.
Yes, it's closer. And we're going to have later this year, stay tuned, we're going to have a women's smoker. And do you know what a smoker is?
No.
Like
that was my
smoking
next
your
question.
meat.
Something, but it's much more fun because instead of smoking meat, you're smoking each other. And that didn't come out as well as I thought it would. Talking to my...
Is it a
I'm not
smoke
always
show?
eloquent. Okay, so a smoker, For non-fighters terms, it's when it's not an official fight, but you've got a fight card. So we would like to put together a women's fight card with women from around the area who have been training and who would love the chance to step in the ring.
Ooh,
and we're gonna be announcing that later this year. Going to be working with Summer Bronco, who is a Muay Thai world champion. If you haven't heard of Summer Bronco, you need to hear of Summer Bronco. She may be one of the top Muay Thai female athletes in the country. She's definitely one of the top in the world, so definitely one of the top in the country.
Damn.
And she's in Virginia Beach.
Oh,
That's
she's
awesome.
right down the road. And so we're going to be working with her to put on a women's smoker later this year. And it's going to be a fight show of all women.
We got to go to
That's
that.
awesome. Yes, for
it's
sure.
going to be a friendly fight show with all women. No knockouts. We want people leaving with brain cells, but it's going to be, we're really hoping to put on a great time.
Oh, that's awesome.
One last question for me. How can we follow and support you?
Yes. Please follow us on Instagram at SheCakesVA. And, maybe it's time for us to get a website up.
Yeah.
But you can always find us on Instagram. And if you'd like to collab with SheCakes, or if your gym is interested in hosting, reach out, because chances are the answer is yes, and we'd love to talk to you.
Sweet.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for
you
dressing
so
the
much.
part, by the way.
Oh my gosh, I got
know.
the memo that the vibe is pink.
Yes.
Is that your usual vibe?
Actually, I've had this sweater for years. Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I wish I had worn my pink heart sweater.
I know,
Dang
me
it.
too.
As she sits here in a hot pink sweater. I know, yes.
Can I go up and put it on before we take a pic?
I would have worn a pink shirt.
You can put your cowboy
Matt
shirt
didn't
on.
get the group chat.
I
Sorry.
know.
It's okay.
But, all right. Well, we'll post everything, and I guess that brings it to. Are you ready to?
Oh, and also, Sarah, feel free to stay on the episode. We want to hear all your input.
Yes.
So you can just stay.
All right. I will be right. Don't worry. I'm not going
Cool.
anywhere.
You're stuck here until
Yes,
the end.
ma'am. I'm happily stuck here.
All right, Big Daddy, are you ready to drop it on us?
Of course, I'm ready to drop it on you. And like I mentioned earlier in this episode, we're going to be talking about some of the top places to sing karaoke. And so, but until that, I'm going to talk about some background, some fun facts you might
Drop
not
it
have
on
known
me.
All right.
about karaoke. And so the credit generally goes to a Japanese musician named Daisuke Inoue. In 1971, he was a drummer in a backup band for a club singer. When the singer couldn't make the gig, Inoue recorded the instrumental backing tracks on a tape recorder so the client could sing along.
Oh.
Realizing there was a market for this, he built the first Juke 8. I guess that's a karaoke machine. Basically wood-boxed tape players with a coin slot. So this was very primitive.
A coin slot.
And you said the founder of this was Japanese?
Yeah, Daisuke. So, fun fact. So he never patented the machine, meaning he missed out on billions in royalties. However, he was later awarded the Nobel Peace Prize
Do you
in
get some money with
2004
that?
That might
Because-
have been the most accurately awarded Nobel Peace Prize ever.
He is definitely deserving of that. There are other
Yes.
people not so much.
That's what I'm saying.
Seriously.
Some people are literally begging for one and do not get it.
Hey, the guy who has started karaoke definitely earned the Nobel Peace
Yeah.
Prize.
Yeah.
That's no question.
And so the reason was he provided an entirely new way for people to learn to tolerate each other, which makes sense.
It's true.
So studies have shown that singing karaoke relieves stress and boosts self-esteem, kind of like she kicks.
I love that.
It's all coming together.
Connecting the dots.
Depends where you are.
So if you're tired of punching faces, why don't you go sing somewhere in a bar?
Where?
Well, I was going to say this. Some Japanese machines even tell you exactly how many calories you burn during your performance.
Oh my God.
Get a little fitness tie in.
That's right.
Awesome.
So our first top karaoke place is Sticky Rice,
Tops, perchance?
which is the undisputed king of Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
Come for the bucket of tots. Stay for the high energy packed house karaoke that kicks off at 10:30 p.m. And so I've been there a few times, and I literally saw a guy dressed as Elvis who.
Oh, that guy goes everywhere.
And
Actually, I'm surprised we haven't had him on.
Liz has that guy on speed dial.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when it was his turn, he was dressed, like in the typical Elvis suit. He didn't sing a song that anyone knew. It was very like under the radar.
And it wasn't Elvis?
It was Elvis. It was like a B-side.
Oh.
So, moving on. This is a fan favorite or a favorite of the show. Caddy's karaoke bar and grill. One of the few dedicated karaoke first venues in the region. It's the place to go if you want a stage-centric experience any day of the week.
The stage is pretty cool there.
Yeah,
It's
so
like tinsel.
Ooh, that's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
So Liz, how would you describe the atmosphere there and your experiences?
What about me?
And Olivia.
Well, so picture it, Richmond, 2006. I moved to Southside. Yes, I crossed that river, and I was living with my best friend and her husband and their child, my goddaughter. Shout out, Kate. Lauren, you weren't born yet. And we had to find somewhere cool to hang out. So we were delighted to find out that there was a karaoke bar literally like right next door to the house almost. So Amy and I, of course, had to scout it out. And back then it was smoking inside.
Yeah.
And the vibe was on a budget.
I would say, yeah, that's true, but it's been
like it still
enhanced
is.
recently.
No, but it has been enhanced. Now you can't smoke inside, although the
Okay, that's a
front
good
porch
thing.
area
Very good.
is always packed. And I did have two guys fight over me once. There was a fist fight. Amy's had someone puke on her, etc. But so that kind of chaos has diminished. Luckily, actually, an old bandmate of Matt's, his daughter recently
Holly.
bought. Yeah, Holly. Shout
Shout
out
out
Lane.
Randy.
And
Randy.
Randy Lane, Holly Lane,
Yeah.
and Kirsten
Lane, yes. They have, the ambiance has improved a lot.
I would say so,
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the
So-
bathrooms have been redone or will be redone.
Yeah, will be redone.
Have you been
Yep.
to Caddy's?
No, I have not.
No.
You should
you're
definitely go if
missing
you
out.
like
I will
karaoke.
take
Field
notes.
trip sometime.
I love some karaoke.
Yeah. It's fun there. That's one of the best.
And
they
actually,
have.
the food is amazing. And I'm sorry, even when it was smoking inside, it's always been a fun ambiance.
Yeah.
So
I believe you, Liz.
So if
put
you-
that in your pipe and smoke it.
yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Inside.
yes.
I feel like Caddy's is one of the places where Liz will call me and I can't literally understand what she's saying. It's like, all right, guys, we got many more.
Kia.
Many more.
I'm on distract.
He is
Kia.
the singer of My Pussy.
KHIA.
All right.
There you go.
All right,
I
so
did the research.
next up on the list is a favorite of show, MPM Tiki Bar.
Yes,
Yes.
Sean Speak.
They pair karaoke nights with craft tiki
I was
cocktails.
like, crack.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
no, that's at Rick's Rock Cafe.
Oh, yes. Never mind. You're right.
So they have authentic Thai food, making it a premier suburban nightlife destination. Sean
drinks are
Speak
good.
hypes up the crowd on the weekends. Look out for him.
And he sings a song every time. He sings New York State of Mind or
Yeah.
Empire, Jay-Z.
New York, Jay-Z,
Yeah.
and Alicia Keys.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So one we haven't been to is Barcode.
I've been there.
You've been there?
For karaoke.
Yeah, for karaoke.
Not for karaoke, just to go, to be with the gays.
So it is like you mentioned, a downtown LGBTQ plus staple. They host legendary karaoke nights on Sundays and Thursdays starting at 8 and a
We should go on a
welcoming
Thursday.
vibe and strong drinks.
Ooh, get the Long Island.
We should go there on a Thursday where we don't have the podcast.
What's
Field
that
trip.
going to be? I'm just kidding.
I know. We've been getting it in.
All right. Next is Guar Bar, which is pure intergalactic chaos. Host to a very Richmond experience with scum dog vibes, excuse me.
Like scumbag vibes doesn't sound very marketing friendly. You have douchebag vibes too.
Their Sunday night karaoke starting at 9 is immense, theatrical, and loud. All right, next we got Babes of Carytown.
I love Babes on Sunday.
An inclusive powerhouse with a massive patio. Wednesday nights and Sunday afternoons are the go-to here for a supportive crowd and no cover singing starting at 8:30 p.m. Well, that's not on Sunday, that's Wednesday.
On Sunday, like usually if you go right after brunch, there's hardly anyone there and you can just monopolize that mic as many times as you want. Sing your little heart out.
That sounds like a great time.
All right, we also have the Get Tight Lounge, which is home to unique events like Cowpoke Karaoke on Tuesdays. It's a retro cool spot with an outdoor space and an elevated food menu.
The outdoor space there is actually lovely.
So you've been to?
I have. I'm shocked myself.
Like 50 billion times we want to go.
Yes, I've been to the Get Tight Lounge. The outdoor space is really cute.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Did
Saw
you
some
have
live
their
music
Sammy?
there. I did not, but the food there was good. Okay. I can
was
recommend
tight.
it. It was tight. It was tight. It was tight. Get tight at the Tight Lounge.
Also, we got Thirsties on here. I didn't know they had karaoke, so they are a welcoming, queer-owned neighborhood dive. They host a raucous and joyful karaoke night with Jason Powers every Friday, 7 p.m.
Oh, Fridays. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Lakeside Tavern, which is a place I've used to
I love
frequent
that.
many
Yes.
a times.
That's by me.
So it's the, quote, purest choice for those who care about sound. Known for a professional
know about
setup
that.
and a dedicated group of it says regulars, on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
We've done it there.
Yeah, it's
Moving on.
Are you gonna? I have two that you haven't mentioned yet.
They might be on the
Okay.
list. So I
There's a
didn't know.
lot of karaoke to be had,
I
Sarah.
didn't even know.
Richmond
So
is very into karaoke.
Yes.
I
There
was
are worse things to be into. Let's be honest. I'm good.
very surprised. So
Douchebags.
scumbags.
Sorry, scumbags.
So I didn't know this, but Wonderland has karaoke.
No,
So they are a horror-themed punk bar
We
with
could
a
walk
gritty, classic RVA feel. And their Sunday night karaoke is a long-standing tradition for the Shaco crowd.
And then also, Cam from our last podcast mentioned my Noodle Bar. They also
yeah.
Oh yeah, they do have karaoke there.
And what was that winery we went to? That was so random.
Oh yeah,
It was oh my god.
It's across from Jefferson.
No. Yeah, it was at that beer winery
that was
place.
Yeah.
a good place.
We'll have to look that up, guys. But it was crazy because we had all gone to like a nice winery.
Was it Barbersville?
Was it Barbersville?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I think
Barbersville.
so,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
we went to Barbersville, and then we went across the way, and we were like, "How could this night be better?" And then the woman who owned it was like, "Y'all look like fun for fun people. We pull out the karaoke."
And we sang until the
Yeah.
cows came
I
home.
know. I don't remember coming up. That's and we might still be there.
Oh my gosh. I gotta ask, do you guys have go-to karaoke songs?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love some
Am I
80s,
interrupting the
80s.
flow by
No.
asking what
No.
you're
We got playlists.
No.
I literally have a 100+ song playlist
Yeah.
of my karaoke songs.
Oh, you guys are serious about it. I love that.
I have been doing female rappers, so I have been doing Missy Elliott and who sings "My Back, My Pussy Might Crack." That's one of mine too.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Queen Latifah. No.
No,
I have no idea.
I'd say my go-to. I have a bunch of different ones, but crowd pleaser is the Tina and Ike version of "Rolling on a River."
oh yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice. Very nice.
Matt, yours is probably In Excess. I would.
Oh, yeah, I like NXS. I just like singing 80s songs, the jams.
What about you, Sarah?
You know, I would go for Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. It's always a crowd favorite, and usually I can get them to sing along.
Yep.
So
Good song too.
it is.
Yeah, that's
Now that we
that's,
know everything about karaoke.
that's your drop it on us for this episode.
Thank you for dropping it, Big Daddy. All right, let's move on to some events.
I shall
What
go
you got?
first.
Yeah.
This is something I really want to do, but it's the night before Easter, Easter Eve. Catch Beach Floyd. The ultimate Pink Floyd experience is coming on Saturday, April 4th. And this is not just a cover band. This is a full-on audio-visual experience as Pink Floyd usually is.
Yes.
They basically take Pink Floyd's music, which already feels like you're floating in space, and pair it with cinematic visuals and films that are perfectly synced, like Dark Side of Oz, Alice in Wonderland, Space Odyssey, sorry. And it's giving artsy, it's giving immersive, and it's giving you not the same person after. They're known for insane lighting, insane sound, and just a very emotional out-of-body type show. So whether you're a huge Pink Floyd like us or just want a unique night out, this is definitely something to experience once. The doors open at 7, show starts at 8, and tickets range from $28 to $48. And I don't think
Where is it?
It is at Ember Music Hall.
Okay,
I did not say it for some reason.
I was like, the suspense is killing me. Where the hell is it?
Anyway, so grab your friends, grab a drink,
So-
and prepare to be transported to another dimension.
out tonight?
So when I first heard of Beach Floyd, I thought it was going to be like a different style of Floyd, like in Jimmy
Like a
Buffett
rock
style
style.
or
You
something.
would think that'd be cool. That is weird. I don't know.
Is
I'm
there
only reporting
a
that
Floyd Beach somewhere?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Probably.
Perhaps the next big day.
Okay, I'll drop it
Yeah,
on
you can investigate. We got a couple more events coming up. Dominion Energy Maymont Easter, which would be during the day before Beach Floyd. Saturday, April 4th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's the Dominion Energy Family Easter. Did I already say that? But it is at Maymont. That was a little confusing. Snap a family photo with the Easter Bunny, meet community heroes and helpers, enjoy live entertainment and yummy treats from local food trucks. Toys and prizes come with many of the activities and games, so don't forget your Easter basket. Advanced reservations are recommended as there are a limited number of admissions for either the morning, so it's 2 different slots from either 9 to noon or from, noon to 3. Members, I guess you get in for free. But otherwise, at check-in, each guest will receive 3 activity tickets that can be redeemed for an activity, toy, or prize. Additional tickets can be purchased.
Wonderful.
So go support Maymont and keep it free and beautiful. We also have at the Midlow Great American Ranch, Friday, April 10th, 9 p.m. Bombshell rocks the ranch.
Yeah, they're a good band.
Yeah.
And this
They've been
ain't
singing.
their first rodeo there. It's one of their fave spots. So get ready to throw down.
Yeah,
with
they
them.
play there all the time.
Yeah. But they're very excited about this because it's been, I guess, like 2 or 3 months.
I love the ranch. The ranch
It
is
is fun. Well, the floors will be packed. You'll be singing along at the top of your lungs to all your fave rock anthems. Basically,
Love it.
it'll be an amazing party. So go check it out. All right. Then we have our business of the week.
What is it?
Which actually, like I said, is Boss Woman shout out of the week, besides Sarah, of course.
Oh, thank you.
Who we've been highlighting here. It is Richmond culinary powerhouse Brittany Anderson, a chef, restaurateur, and creative force who has helped shape the city's food scene into what it is today. Known for her bold flavors, technical skill, and fearless approach to hospitality, Brittany is the talent behind multiple standout concepts, including Metzger Bar and Butchery, Brenner Pass, and Black Lodge, each one distinct yet unified by her commitment to high-quality ingredients, and an unforgettable dining experience. And most recently, she brought even more energy to the scene with opening Bar Bowie in the previous Brenner's Pass space. That's very hard to say. Her latest venture that's already creating buzz, we've been there and it was delicious. I believe we mentioned that last time.
Yes, it was
for
absolutely
brunch.
amazing.
Definitely want to go back for supper. But oh my God, I know it's not food, but the drink,
Yeah.
the Mignonette Martini.
We're thinking of the same
is,
one.
Oh my God.
It was definitely memorable. If you're both. Yes. It sounds very memorable.
They use the brine.
Yeah, the brine, you know how you get the mignonette sauce with the oysters on the half shell? They use that brine that
Put
they
it in
make.
there. Mm-hmm.
They hand make. Oh my
It's so
God.
freaking
It's
They,
good.
so
they
good.
hand make it.
Well, they make it by scratch.
They're
From
strong
scratch, bitch.
hands.
All right,
How else would you make it?
Well, some people might not know what a mignonette sauce is. All right,
I wouldn't know that.
Big Daddy,
I'm not as prestigious.
you douchebag.
Scum.
You're bordering on scumbag.
Scumbag.
All right. Anyway, I digress. So Brittany has taken her talents to the national stage as well, appearing on Top Chef, Last Chef Standing,
a lot of
24
accolades.
and 24, and more. She's been on like every TV show, I swear.
Wow.
On like the Food Network.
That's crazy.
Where she has showcased not only her culinary expertise, but also her resilience, creativity, and leadership under pressure. What makes Brittany truly inspiring isn't just her success, it's the way she continues to push boundaries, build community, and carve out space for women in an industry that hasn't always made it easy. She's a reminder that passion, grit, and vision can turn talent into legacy. Once again, we love you, Brittany Anderson.
we want you on.
Keep making more food. And yes, if you hear this, please. I chickened out when I saw you the other day.
I should have done it. I should have
I'd
done it.
I hadn't
I'm the
had,
pushy one.
I hadn't had enough mignonette martinis yet. But anyway, next will be our show of the week. Who's coming to the National?
I'm going to do some rapid fire female guests that we've had
yeah,
on the
that's right.
podcast.
My bad.
So first off, Sarah from She Kicks VA. And
you so
then
much.
we have Kat from the Verdant Lady. These are all people that we've had on. Kat from the Verdant Lady, owner. Natalie, co-owner of Harry's. Lisa Lish, owner of Licious Boutique. Amanda Cook, founder of Amanda Cook MUA. Fumi from Fumi's Royal Tea, founder and CEO. Amber K from Amber K Photography. Taylor Patera from Where RVA. Miscellaneous. She is RVA's famous local biz hype woman and showcasing RVA's hottest events. Nan and Cam from Sports Backers and fellow podcasters of On the Move with Nan and Cam. Erica, sales and marketing coordinator at Tobacco Company and Club. Zamina, co-owner of Pacha Spoonables. Kat Babb, author of Poe for Your Problems and her new upcoming book about Mary Shelley. Leslie Marie Mosley, founder of Ladies Golf 2 RVA. Katie, executive director of the Village Green RVA. Allison, owner of Malibu Tans RVA. Sam, founder of Trying to Adult RVA. Amanda Nelson, award-winning bodybuilder and Instagram famous political influencer now.
I know, she's
killing it.
yeah.
she's killing it.
That's awesome.
Renee, director of operations at Fetch a Cure. We're almost done, you guys. We just want to shout
Sorry,
out
my
these
stomach
badass
is growling.
bitches.
No, we
Wow,
love
did you hear
women's
that?
representation. This is great.
Emily, yoga instructor at Midtown Yoga. Michelle, director of Positive Vibe Foundation, also sending prayers because
know.
I think she's going through some health problems.
Yes.
Sad.
We love you, Michelle.
We love her. Aaron, lead singer from Aaron and the Wildfire. Whitney Zahar, RVA author and paranormal investigator. Liz Thompson, Instagram food influencer at iHeart Veggies and foster parent, and also the founder of RVA is for Bloggers. Corinne, full-time goth and friend that I met at Fallout.
We love her. We need you to come back on, Chris.
And last but not least, Scarlett Starlet, RVA burlesque dancer.
Yay.
Wow.
It's an exhaustive list.
We love you all.
Yeah, we love the
Our
women of Oh La La.
ladies. Yes, yes. And then one final thing, show of the week, Juvenile. That's why I back that ass up. Just keeps playing in my head, but also I hear it every day.
It's also
somehow.
a banger.
I know
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
He'll be at the National on April 16th at
God.
6:30. Doors open 7:30. The show starts. All ages are welcome. There will be so 400 Degrees Band is opening up, and it says special guests. Tickets range from $64 to $75. So set it off, get your tickets, and back that ass up. See what I did there?
You're hilarious.
All right. So, any more shout outs, peeps? Sarah, do you have any person, place, thing, whatever?
A trainer you might want to mention? Or
You know what? I'm going to shout out my gym, Eastside
Yeah.
Muay Thai. They're down in Virginia Beach, so it's a little further than RVA, but I moved down there and I started training down there in November, and I moved down to Virginia Beach in January. And I mean, if you want to talk about environments that are great for women, if you're in that area and you want to check out Muay Thai, highly recommend checking out Eastside Muay Thai.
Awesome.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, please do.
All right. Olivia?
I don't have anything to shout out. I think I've
You
shouted
shout
out
out enough?
everyone.
Maddie?
All right, so I've got one shout out, and this kind of ties into a big daddy topic that was pretty recent. And
Shut your mouth.
this has to do with, and we talked about this on the show too. It rhymes with mead.
We.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one bringing that topic up.
The General Assembly recently signed off on legislation that would make it legal to sell marijuana for recreational use in the Commonwealth starting early next year. And so if it is approved by Spanberger, which
It will be.
it will be, cannabis sales would be legal starting January 1st, 2027.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah.
I do have a shout out.
Yes.
Erica from the Tobacco Company.
Oh, yes.
Because we went to the club after our photo shoot and she set up a table tent with our logo and everything on
I
the
know,
table.
it was so cute.
She's so sweet. And a bunch of St. Patrick's Day swag.
Yes.
So.
That's
And we had
so
the best time.
I know.
She's so sweet.
It was a lot of fun.
We had so much fun.
And a bottle of champagne. Complimentary.
Yes.
Thank you.
Lovely.
It was
And
so
a
sweet.
guy thought I was 26. That was the highlight.
I danced with Big Daddy. That was the highlight.
That was the highlight.
I went
Of
out
course
onto
it
the
was.
dance floor with my goddaughter. Shout out Kate again. And guys, of course, were trying to hit on her, and I was the wing woman.
She's so beautiful.
Anyway, that Erica was going to be my shout out to tobacco.
Yeah.
So, and shout out once again to Jay of the Gray Street 7 for shouting us out from the rooftops at the Verdant Lady recently. So, hopefully, he's going to be coming on in a few weeks, actually.
Yep.
So, we'll catch up with him
The
then.
night before I move.
Oh. What a day.
So, are we drinking that night?
Probably that.
All right. Well, thank you again, Sarah. It's been amazing.
Thank you so much for having me
you.
on. I hope to see you guys back in the gym soon.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
and I want to see you as like a keynote speaker traveling the country.
Yeah. You
Oh
need
my
to do a
goodness.
TED Talk. I'm not kidding.
You could do it.
You know what? We'll put it at the bucket list.
All right.
We'll add it to the bucket list.
I think if you speak it into existence, you'll do it. So,
All right, and
All right.
as always, give us some likes on Instagram, Facebook.
Follow us
Yeah,
at
follow
Olala
us.
RVA.
yep.
If you want to be a guest, go ahead and send us a DM.
Send us a DM.
We
They're
may or
lovely,
may not.
I promise.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right.
you.
Until next time.
Ciao.
Peace.